But you remember when you used to wet the whole bed? When did that stop? When did that stop?
I think it depends on the person, honestly.
Mo laughing, he's still young.
It depends on the person.
Mo is still messing with the women that still wet up the whole bed. When did that stop and what happened to it?
The right person have you soaked.
No, the right person will, but if you just looked at me, girl. Look at
Now you have the men like trying to comment. Ooh,
you have flashes? Can I come over tonight?
Can I try it out?
It was more than just a flash. No, it was hot. It was hot because it scared him for a minute. Like, what is?
This is Legra.
This is Stephanie.
This is Cherie.
And this is Ivania. And this is Timeless and Unfiltered, where we are spilling the tea on midlife, one laugh at a time.
Welcome to another episode of Timeless and Unfiltered.
I'm Legra.
I'm Stephanie.
I'm Cherie.
And I'm Ivania.
And we would like you to like, follow, and subscribe. Click that button. Where do
We don't know where the button is.
Click the button somewhere on the screen. Like, follow, and subscribe.
Thank you. Because we're going to spill the tea on midlife.
One laugh at a time.
One laugh at a time. Well, let's jump right in. Let's talk about things you wish somebody had told us about or warned us about this stage of life, about midlife. I'm going to start with my vision. Let's just start with that. I didn't know I wouldn't be able to see. I love to read, and I don't read very often because it's even with glasses.
Yeah,
it's hard to see, and I don't know when I stopped being able to read the pill bottle.
I know.
Or if I'm cooking something in the kitchen trying to read, I don't read as much, but it's my vision.
Yeah. I think that's dark. I don't know when it starts. I had went and got LASIK because I couldn't see far away. I think just nearsighted. Can't remember. I couldn't see far away, and I think at the time I was like 30, 35, 36, and the doctor was like, oh, you're approaching 40, you might want to go get an eye for reading. I'm like, man, nobody need no reading eye. And I thought I was going to have like mismatched eyes. I was thinking real stupid. And he was like, no, as you approach 40, your eye loses this elasticity.
Oh, wow.
So he was like, you're going to need reading glasses. Everyone is. And I'm like, man, I'm good. Oh, man, I so wish I did it because now I'm back to wearing glasses. I had a surgery so I wouldn't need glasses, and now I'm right back wearing glasses because I didn't get the eye for reading. And
so
then
you could have gotten the distance and one eye for reading?
That's what Kyra did. So she waited like 5 years after my lacing. She's like, you ain't going blind or nothing over there, are you? And I was like, no, girl. I was like, I'm about to go get the surgery. And she doesn't have to wear reading glasses because she went. And I was like, oh man, I should have.
So you can't have it redone?
No, he said once they do it, I can't come back and have it done.
But check and see, because there's new stuff out there. Because I saw another doctor that says they do different types of surgery. I couldn't tell you what they're called. Because I had LASIK also. But, and I'm to the point where I'm about to start needing readers and I don't want to.
Yeah.
So I'm going to check it out.
Well, let me know if you get to it before I do.
Yeah, because I don't like glasses. Glasses give me headaches. They press.
Yeah,
and all
that little thing behind my ear.
Yeah, they make that. Yeah,
I'm right back to having that.
Yeah, so
got rid of that.
They may have changed technology now, so you may be able to get another surgery.
Okay.
But yeah, no one told us
because I'm waiting for mine. No one told me about the vision. What about you? No one told you about
that. I'm gonna have to pee more.
Right.
Or can't hold it.
You can't hold it. I mean, because as a kid, my mom said, "Don't hold your pee. Just go to the bathroom." I'm gonna hold my pee all day. Now I was like, oh my gosh, because I hate waking up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. That's the one thing I hate. Oh, am I gonna hold it? Then you have the pee dream. Like, am I in the bathroom?
The pee dream.
Pee dream.
Yeah, the pee dream.
I have a pee dream. Like I'm in the bathroom, but nothing's coming out. And it's like my body tell me, don't pee in this bed. like get up and go to the bathroom. I'm like, it's just not coming. I can't pee.
I've never had a pee dream.
Oh, I have all the time.
Yeah. Because you lazy and subconsciously your brain is like, bitch, you gotta pee.
Get up, go to the bathroom.
But you don't want to get up and pee. So then now it's like in your dream, you gotta pee. You need to get up and pee. It's a pee dream.
Yeah, I haven't had a pee dream.
I
had one, but I didn't know it was called
a pee dream.
Well, I didn't know if that's what's called, but that's why I call it the pee dream.
Or that when you start getting older, and if you have any type of bladder inconsistencies, if I sneeze,
that one.
if you a little squirt of pee, I'm walking around here little
So you
pissy.
pissy?
Yeah.
Little pissy.
No,
Or
when
if
I'm working
cough
out,
too, if I'm choking and coughing, oh my.
if I'm jumping,
It's
if I do jumping jacks,
Yeah, you're like, huh? Yeah, no one warned
Nobody
me.
told me about that one.
I wasn't warned, and I know it don't happen to everybody.
Yeah,
but
that has
the doctor
happened.
said no, but my doctor, OBGYN, says it's very common. In
I mean, I'm
aging
sure it
women.
is.
Yeah,
I'm just
very
glad I hadn't gotten that yet.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Or
Yeah.
hopefully I don't
sneeze,
get that.
but if you do Kegels, sometimes it can
Kegels?
Yeah,
So they say, just sit down,
you gotta do a lot. Yeah.
You do.
gotta do it.
Just
And they
the
have the
thought that you were
egg.
sitting there flexing on the couch.
Yeah, the noni egg. You do the egg.
No, I barely.
I haven't
Kegel,
tried it yet.
child.
Okay, I had a friend, funny story. I had a friend, and I'm sorry if she watches this, but it's still funny to me to this day. She was, when they do the Kegel eggs and they have like the glass ones.
Yeah.
She had a glass egg, and she does it when you're chilling around the house or whatever. And she chilling around the house, she got her egg in. Well, she got company, and she forgot the egg was in.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, she forgot the egg was in. And they start messing around a little bit or whatever. And then she remembered the egg and was like, wait, hold on a second. And popped the egg out.
I know,
But she
like,
didn't
what
tell him
in the
that she
world?
had it in there.
layered
And, it was, she said it was some fluids on the egg and stuff. And at first it freaked him out. And then he got excited about it. You pop it.
What else can you do? What other tricks you got?
I still remember when she called to tell me that. I said, you did what? She said, girl, I just was like, wait, hold on. And
Gosh.
pop the egg out. But but she said it really helps with
Help. And that's
It
what the
must, if you
doctor
can
was
pop
saying,
it
do Kegels and stuff to build your bladder, your pelvic floor, really.
your
Yeah.
pelvic floor.
Because that's what it is.
Whatever exercise you can do, ladies, please do.
Like,
But I haven't had the sneeze and I can't hold it like I used to.
Yeah.
So if I say, oh, I gotta pee, it can wait.
just go.
No, it can't. Let me go and go to the
See, I'm
bathroom.
a camel. I can hold mine forever. That's the one.
Unless
thing
you
I can do.
sneeze.
Unless I sneeze. It's like, psst, oh my God. But and I went to the doctor and I told the doctor, I said, man, I feel like I'm walking around smelling like a little pissy. So he didn't know. He was like, I don't know, girl. And so
Is that how the
when
doctor
he left,
sounds?
yes, he looked like Prince. He's so little and petite and cute. And so when he left, the nurse, she's a woman of our age, she's like, that's because we're not emptying our bladder fully. So she
Yes.
said, when you go to the bathroom and pee, she said, because you always have maybe like 2 or 3 drops that you didn't get out. So she was like, you lean forward
You
and
do.
squeeze.
I do
and
that.
let them, and see, I know
I do
never
that.
I didn't
told
know
me
that. I didn't know you leave.
And she said, that's why you'll smell pee. And she said, because you might have two to 3 little drops left that you didn't get out. So she said, lean over and squeeze. And she said, you hear them little things. She
Yeah,
said,
you do.
And then you'll be fine. I was like, I never knew.
Well, I've never heard that.
Yeah, I do. Every time that I use the bathroom, when I finish, I lean forward.
Yeah,
And
squeeze.
almost do a Kegel exercise.
Yeah, I was say and squeeze.
And that last little 2-3 drops come out and be like, yep, now I'm done.
You walk around smelling fresh all
I
day.
don't remember the little
I'd
random,
like to think so.
the little random farts that happen sometimes.
You say the random farts? Okay, nobody told. Well, I think part of it is because things you used to be able to eat, you
Your
can't eat
body ain't
anymore.
tolerated as much.
Like, even us, we had lunch earlier today. I had to run upstairs to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like what?
What is my body?
Something I ate said
Like,
nope.
man.
You don't know.
No,
Something
man.
said nope.
No.
Well, I'm trying to eat a lot of vegetables.
Yeah.
We're getting older and we need to pay attention what we eat. Eating healthy makes you go to the bathroom
it
all
does.
day
It's
long.
supposed
I ain't got
to,
that
though.
kind
Yeah,
of
you
time.
gotta get
Keep
it
it
all out of your
clean.
body though.
Keep it
I ain't got that
Get all
kind of
those toxins
time.
out. You gotta get those toxins out. Or it'll manifest through your skin and just health issues. You have to just get it all out. You don't want to have digestive.
Well, you already know one of my biggest ones too is the hot flashes. But it's even the hot. I used to see women have hot flashes, but I think until you start to have them, you don't understand it. You don't get it. So the hot flashes, as I'm sitting here right now with our 5th co-host, the fan. But it's even worse. I haven't slept. Probably in over a year, where I can say I've slept through the night. In probably over a year.
Why does it keep you from sleeping?
Because I have hot flashes
Burn
during
out.
my
In your
sleep.
sleep.
And so I'm asleep. I got to get out of the covers because I'm hot. Now I'm freezing. I got to put, I probably take my covers on and off a good 10 to 15 times every night.
Oh my God.
I haven't had a full night's sleep in probably at least over a year. I don't sleep. Which is why when the morning comes, now you're exhausted, so
Yeah.
you pass out and fall asleep.
Yeah.
And you need to get up. I got work to do. I don't have time to sleep till 10, 11 o'clock. I'm exhausted. I haven't slept all night. So
What causes them? Do we know what causes
I have night
It's a
sweats
low-
real
it's-
bad.
the
And
night
I'm
sweats.
like
And I'm
kicking my
soaking
leg
wet.
out, trying to get in.
Yeah,
I'm
put that
cold,
one leg
and
out,
then
yeah.
one leg
I wake
in.
up, and that's why he be like, you just be stripping me. You'll be butt naked. Then you be like, I'm
Right.
cold. Then
But
I'm
you know,
trying to
that's
put the
estrogen.
covers up. It's
That's your
terrible.
estrogen. You need to have your estrogen tested. But the moment I'm clear medically for estrogen, that's the first thing.
That's a wrap.
Thing. I will be blind with bifocals on, but my estrogen
It's
gonna be all right.
right.
I might not be able to see, but I'm going to get that estrogen because
It'll
for me,
regulate.
it's my quality of life. This fan, look, all this
the
because it's
hair
blowing the
around.
hair in my face, but I'm hot all the time. I'm tired of my underwear being wet.
Yeah.
Like I will sit here soaking wet
Yeah.
for no reason. And it's worse at night.
Yeah.
It's worse at night. So you're burning up and you're freezing. You're burning up and you're freezing. I've been in Walmart damn near naked because I'm coming out my clothes. I'm coming out. And when they first started, I didn't realize or recognize what it was because, I mean, you heard about it, but I'm not having hot flashes. What is that? Literally, I was in Walmart in the checkout line. It was a long line behind me. Fortunately, my checkout lady was a little bit older lady. I was like, I couldn't. And when it happens, sometimes I can't hear you.
Because you're that hot?
I'm so hot. I can't focus on what we talking about right now. I got to solve this.
Right.
You know what I'm
quick.
saying? So I was in the checkout line and I had a major hot flash when they first started, and I didn't really know what it was and everything. And I was like, I think I'm having a hot flash. And the lady was like, she just made her take your time. I can't check out right now because I can't focus on trying to give you my card. Like I
something
can't
going
even.
on.
I'm barely. I'm gonna pass out. And remember, we were in Jamaica.
I was going to say, how did you survive Jamaica? 'Cause
Oh
Jamaica was
no!
so hot.
Yeah, I kept going in and out the air condition. But we went and when we had to go see Princess,
I remember.
I almost fainted.
Oh Lord.
I was because one, I'm internally
Heat,
burning
yeah,
up,
and then you got the
and then I
heat.
have the
Oh
extra heat.
God.
So I've already told my doctor, and then mine are really bad because one, your estrogen gets low. Now, before my diagnosis, I was getting hormone therapy. And the great thing about it is when you get estrogen, your hot flashes will stop in 24 hours. You'll never have another one as long because your estrogen levels off. But because of the type of cancer I had is estrogen driven, they're blocking my estrogen. So I take a pill every night before I go to bed to block estrogen. So when I go to bed, I'm in hell.
You in hell.
I'm in hell. I'm in hell all day. So it's messing with my quality of life. So I told my doctor, and then they give you, amazingly enough, they gave me Cymbalta, which is the depression medicine. And I was like, well, why I'm getting depression medicine? Well, you know, my little godson is a pharmacist. Why are they giving me? You know, so I had to ask someone, and he said it's something in the Cymbalta that's supposed to, because Cymbalta is for depression, that's supposed to level
And for
off.
other stuff though.
Yeah, but it's
Like
supposed to be for
neuropathy
so
and
many
stuff.
things. It's supposed to
Yeah.
level off my body temperature. So they're trying to find other methods than giving me estrogen. So, but I already told them, well, it didn't work. So they gave me something else, but I just started it maybe about a week or two ago. And I told him I'm going to give it 60 days. But after 60 days, I'm coming off everything.
Feel a difference.
I'm not taking the blocker. I'm not taking a single solitary thing. I quit.
Oh God.
No, I you know what? I can't live my life in fear. I got a double mastectomy to limit the risk.
Right.
So now I can't sit around worried every day. I'm gonna get cancer. Look, I tried y'all way. It's not working. And it is really messing with my quality of life. And for me, my life and joy is more important.
Yeah.
So if I got a good 10 years, if I got a good 20, I'm going out with a bang.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna be sitting around here with hot flat. I can't do this.
Damn that.
I can't do this. I can't sleep. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. Nobody told you that hot flashes could be this severe. I didn't know it. I thought it was just gonna be a little sweat on my forehead.
Yeah.
This gonna take me down, and I'm not doing it. So nobody told me hot flashes were this bad and I was gonna walk around like the old lady with the fan everywhere.
Oh, and then your joints. Another thing we didn't talk about our joints.
Yes.
Feeling
Joints
hurting and not being able to drop it like we want to drop it anymore.
Yeah.
But it happens overnight.
Yeah. It's like, what?
It happens overnight. But even more so, even more than just the physical stuff that happens, midlife, I know we were talking or having that conversation about people having to come out of retirement.
Yeah.
Managing your money.
Yep.
Managing your money. You think you have all the time in the world. You think about that 401k. And for those of you that move jobs and you take your 401k or you cash out your 401k and then all of a sudden you look up, you're 55 years old and you don't have a retirement plan.
You be at Publix working until you're 80.
Yeah, you
Some
know.
groceries.
And that's one of my fears is, and Sharice and I talk about this all the time too. Sharice, what don't we talk about? We talk about everything, don't we? Because I done say it 10 times. We talk about this all the time. But, and shout out to all the people, seniors that are working customer service and stuff in the Walmarts and we're not in Target right now, but you know, at the fast food places and stuff.
Customer service job.
Because a lot of them are there because they have to be there, not because they want to be.
Yeah, it's inflation.
Not because they want to be. And that my biggest fear is that I'm not ready for retirement. Well, when it's time for me to sit down, I can't sit down. So I think that's one reason why too I also work so hard because my clock is a ticking.
Like, I need money.
Yeah. So I feel we make money, but we don't always save money because we always think, well, we'll be fine. Like it's so far away. Retirement seems so far away, and now it's like
it's
not.
the corner.
It's not.
Like I felt like I just celebrated my 50th birthday, and then all of a sudden I went to sleep and took a nap. When I woke up, I was 55. Where did those 5 years go? Like they went by so fast.
Yeah.
It was just New Year's, and now we're already in or past first quarter of the year. It's already gone. I think another thing I heard you say something about was credit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nobody told you
About credit
Take
when you
care
were
of your
younger. Yeah. And
like
then
here are these credit cards. Here's
you
some
get
credit.
to a point. But even with credit, you can have good credit and then something drastic happens in your life. Like I got laid off like 2 times within 2 years. And so now I'm like, oh, I can't pay my bills and my credit just went all the way down. So I'm having to start everything all over it. Because it took 2 seconds for my score to go to shit.
Right.
And it's going to take
forever
forever
to build it back
up. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I don't know what more you can know about credit. You know, credit will get you in certain doors and in certain rooms, through certain doors and in certain rooms. But if something happens, unless you just have a shitload of money saved, this just goes into credit and money and we're living day to day and taking care of our adult kids, trying to help them out and do all this. And that's why I was like, I can't do nothing for nobody because helping you guys out, my savings weren't what they needed to be. And thank God I was able to make it through all of the layoffs or whatever. Thank you, Jesus. But it's like, I have to rebuild everything at 50. I'm starting over. So
Right. And that's so scary.
it is.
That's so scary.
I'm scared to death. Like, this is terrible. And that's why I'm sitting there like, do I sell my house? What do I do? Like, it's just, because I feel like my house is like money in the bank. But I want to pull money out of my house. But they're like, oh, your score is just not there. And I'm like, what the fuck? So
It's like money you can't use. Like I have the money, but I can't.
Oh, like this is just terrible. But one day at a time. But it's scary as shit.
It is. It's very scary.
It is.
My mother was an entrepreneur, but my mother didn't know about business credit. I wish I had learned about business credit at an earlier age. I know about it now, the importance of it, and I have business credit, and I'm still learning a little bit, but being able to maneuver with business credit and the options and the what it gives you, to be able to change, because you can really change your life through the use of business credit. But I wish I had have known this years ago, because I've been an entrepreneur for years, but never knew. That's just like those people, like you have those 800 credit scores. What y'all doing with it?
God bless you.
What are you doing with it?
Just
what's the
having it
point of
and
having it if it's not, if you haven't learned what it does, what it could do for you? So, we used to have a friend who always bragged about.
I was just going to say that.
Go ahead, I'll let you say it.
800 credit score, but
He
they
did
didn't do a thing with it. They just wanted to say I have an 800
just to
credit
say it.
score. didn't invest, didn't do anything. Like you could have made that work for you, and they just didn't. It was just the ideal of it for them.
Yeah, like nobody warned me that I might have to retire and then come back out of retirement, you know?
Nobody want to go through that.
Right, but if you learn how to use credit, if you learn how to use your business credit, your 401ks, like you just said, you lost your job in a 2-year period twice. Twice, and having to rebuild. But if you have that nest egg, the importance of entrepreneurship, it's so many different things. Like I wish we just had got that just a little bit sooner.
Yeah.
Just a little bit sooner. Anything else? What that you wish someone had warned you?
Just that it's hard to get the weight off after a certain age. Like, seriously, like I just had no idea.
Yeah.
That, I mean, I was always 105 pounds. They used to call me olive oil. And then one day the weight came. Really, I hated it because I always had hips.
This is a little skinny thing with
Always
hips.
had
She was
hips.
slim fit.
No, I had these hips because the kids used to tease me. The boys used to tease me. The same boys.
They
used
loved
to
it.
You didn't
Yeah,
know
loved
that
it.
they
already loved it.
Yeah, they loved it.
So I was always 105 pounds. This little old thing, right? And then one day you wake up and this weight is here and you can't. I mean, I don't know if anybody remember this. There used to be this stuff called Weight On. Did you used to drink so you could gain weight?
Like protein
It was like a
powders.
it was called. So I just always drink them to gain weight because I was so little.
I wish you could
And
give it back.
I know, right?
But like nobody ever
Weight
said
off. I need
this
weight
is going to
off.
happen
When
at
you
a
get
certain
older,
age. Make sure that you know, run or work out or do something. I just assumed that I was going to be where I was at.
You're gonna be a
forever.
hot girl forever.
Forever.
You still
I'm
hot
still a hot girl.
Oh, but you see her cut her eyes at me.
girl, man.
I'm still a hot girl.
Still a hot girl. But yeah, it is harder.
Still got these hips. Yeah. But, you know, I just wish that, you know, somebody
would've
would have
warned
said,
you.
you know, there's this
Like,
thing
you
called a fupa and all of that stuff. Like, nobody told me any of this. Like,
Okay, I'm gonna steer you a little different direction. Look, don't look at us. Don't judge us, Mo. And it might just be me. I know every woman is
afraid
different.
for
I know.
what
I know every woman's body is different. But you remember when you used to wet the whole bed?
Oh yeah.
When did that stop? When did that stop?
I think it depends on the person, honestly.
Mo laughing. He's still young.
It depends on
See,
the
Mo is
person.
still messing with the women that still wet up the whole bed. When did that stop and what happened to
No,
it?
the
Where
right
did it
person
go?
have you.
Yeah.
So
No,
Yeah.
the right person will. But if you just looked at me, I could wet the floor.
I can't waste it for everybody.
What is that? They wasted. This ain't they wasted. But also too,
At
if
some
you're not
point,
sexually active as often as you used
Yes,
to be, they
you
also
are.
say if you don't use it,
you
you
lose
lose
it.
it. So you
That
know,
well runs dry.
yes, we say the well. We just say the well.
Well runs dry.
that is
Gotta dig a little deeper.
Like what? I was like, what happened to that?
Yeah.
Like to that?
You swim.
I know, like I'm swimming it. Like what happened to that?
Quicksand.
Is it there?
It is still there.
It's still there.
Well, part of it,
there.
but that's also part of one reason why I say I need a therapist because I got so much stuff to unpack.
Yeah.
But I also didn't realize the impact that going through a health scare has on you. Like and I hate to say this publicly, but it's true. I have a little anxiety about actually having sex right now.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Considering everything that
You
you've
just
gone
went through.
through. You're
Yeah.
talking about the estrogen, like you
Yes,
had an
like-
impact on your body.
Yeah.
Like, how you supposed to have? Okay, another funny
could be
story.
so much fun.
The last time that I did get some, and it wasn't all that long ago. I just thought I'd test to see if she still worked. I had a hot flash in the middle.
See, that's what I do.
But the funny thing was, he felt it.
Oh shit.
That he was like, "What's going on?"
Oh my god.
He probably loved that hot
Yeah, 'cause
flash.
it
But
was warm, made you
it
warmer.
was first of all, it's already warm. Thank you.
Yeah, it made it warmer.
Turn up the heat.
Yeah, it probably.
But no, it was
scorched
hot. It wasn't heat. It wasn't warm. It was hot. That he felt how hot my body got.
Oh god.
At the time, he was kind of inside. So
That's what I'm saying. It was warm. They
that you
like
were
that
trying to cook
feeling.
the what in the world? I was
They
like,
like that feeling.
that's a hot flash. She was like,
shit.
oh my God. Like, look at
Wow.
you. He felt it. He
Yeah,
felt
you could
how
feel,
hot
yeah.
my body
It make you
instantly
warmer
went from
inside.
this to this.
Yeah.
I was burning up. And like we had to stop, give me a minute. So my temperature come back down. But at the time we were in the act.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's
And-
a story.
And he literally felt it, how hot I got internally.
Okay.
Trying to make sure this
Wow.
is clean
New
for you
definition of hot
too.
girl. Man, that's
Trying to make sure this stays on the clean.
girl.
That's a hot, yes.
hot girl.
Look at you.
Like, now you have the men like trying to comment. Ooh,
You have flashes? Can I come over tonight?
can I try it out?
No, it was more than just a flat. No, it was hot. It was hot because it scared him for a minute. Like, what is? Because sometimes you feel like it's gonna come up, and you be like, okay, come on, like let's get back down, get it back down. But you don't know. But when it goes, there's no warning. It's like from 0 to 100 instantly, and you're intimately all intertwined
Y'all, fire.
and connected. Like that's the
Wow.
the nicest way to say it. And all of a sudden, your body is at 1,000 degrees, and he was just like,
No, ma'am.
"What is that?" I was like, "I'm having a hot flash. Get off me!" About to die.
Oh, that's
I thought I could get through it. Hot flash, but yeah.
Sorry. I hate that for you.
Yes.
He's picking
So
back
I have a
go back
little
in.
anxiety about,
I imagine.
That's
like,
fair though.
like it's ruining my life. I need estrogen.
Yeah, that's coming.
Soon, baby, soon.
Yes, I need estrogen.
But I know we have to wrap up, but I think the myth that we're older and so we don't work or whatever the case may be, that is truly a myth. Because we always, I mean, they say at 40, that's when we hit our sexual peak. I truly believe
I think
that.
I did too.
I truly believe that, I think we've all experienced it. But the older you get, to me, when that crib is gone and that playpen is put in, it just gets you don't have to worry about things. So I just think it makes it
More
easier,
open and-
better, more open for you to.
The playpen.
No, no, she lost me too. I was like, I'm
you
sorry.
have
Wait,
babies
You
at
wait.
home.
have you usually your baby
Oh,
age
shit.
is over.
Oh,
when
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
the
yeah.
playpen, you're playing in it.
I was lost.
So yeah, so I just think that it's all mind over matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's what you said. If you don't use it, you lose it. But
So does sex get better than when you get older?
I think so. I absolutely
we know
think
our
so.
bodies
inhibitions.
and control
Yeah,
of our bodies.
we're not
we
just
know.
doing a Mr. thing. You know the
Lights
things that
on
you
now.
don't know.
Your turn.
Put your leg up there.
Right. Grab your ankles. No, I'm sorry.
Grab your
I'm playing.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. You're not. Unfiltered.
No, I think it does because you, like you said, you've gotten to a point where you know your body. You know what you like, you know what you don't want, and
more
to me, I
enjoyable.
think it is more enjoyable, and you can verbalize what you like, what you
Yep.
don't like. The things that when you're younger, you
You
don't
don't say
know.
that. You just take it. Yeah.
Figuring
Kinda
it out.
conditioned to just be like, well, whatever they want, I don't know, and then.
I was never.
can't-
Sex was never like that for me.
Well, no, it may not be like that for you. What I'm saying is that's what girls are basically taught for the most part. Not that
not
you
for
were,
ass,
not
yeah.
because my mom was a bit different. So,
That goes
she
fine.
was, my mom was.
I don't think I was ever like that.
Yeah. No. So.
I'd be like, and you better put
I'll be zooming on your face.
Yeah. I mean, I had a mom who was very free. And when I
Yeah.
say free, I mean, I love that. That's one of the things I could truly say I loved about my mom. She was free. So she didn't get caught up in the things that you're supposed to do, what she wanted, she got, she took, whatever the case may be. But for the most part, girls are conditioned to please the guy
They are.
wherever he wants. And we don't learn, we really don't, we're not taught,
supposed to like
the
it
true
too.
meaning of an
'Cause we-
orgasm and you feeling good and telling people what you want, right? And so a lot of girls think they're out here doing something because they can hump. But why did I do the hump?
I know.
Yeah, you do that for him.
Because they can hump.
I can bounce
For real, the older you get, you come into the space of your own and you can truly tell them what you want, what you like, or what you don't want, what you don't like, or buy, because this ain't gonna work. You get to that point, space in your life.
Okay.
So
right.
yeah, honey, an older woman. That's all I can say.
Okay.
That's why they run it to us.
Well, we did ask a quick question to our people because I just remembered I had one on our over here. Mr. Mo,
Yes.
jump over there for us and hit that first one all the way at the top. Asked, was sex better now that you get older?
Hello, my name is Tamika. I'm calling from Atlanta. So the question is, does sex get better with age? I'm early 40s. And I guess with me, it just depends on the person and how I'm feeling at that moment, if that makes sense. Because I know what I want and I know what I don't want. And I know if I'm dealing with someone that's older, you might want a little more. If it's someone younger, then hey, I ain't looking for nothing too much. So I guess it's not the age, if it gets better with age. To me, it depends on the person.
That's very true.
Yeah, I think it's just a combination of things.
Yeah, I would think.
It's a combination, but my personal opinion, when you age, things should always get better because it's the wisdom that comes with it.
Yeah, I think it is because it's more than just the physical.
It is.
It's more than just the physical. It's okay. All right. Well, anything else you wish somebody had warned y'all about? That's it.
Life gets better.
Yes,
It does get better. It does.
It gets better. It gets harder sometimes, but it gets better.
But it gets easier in other ways.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
It's just balance.
Think about the things you used to worry about when you were younger.
Yeah.
That now you don't even remember, but it was such a worry back then. So it does. It gets better. It's just embracing it and being happy with where you are.
Yeah.
It's better, kids.
It does.
Just don't let Stephanie sneeze. Or little pissy. We gotta start calling you little pissy. Well, thank y'all for joining us. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to Timeless and Unfiltered. And I'm Allegra.
I'm Stephanie.
I'm Sharice.
And I'm Ivania.
And we're gonna keep on spilling this tea. Y'all better come on back over here. We're gonna keep spilling the tea on Midlife.
One laugh at a time.
All right, like us, follow us, subscribe to us. Come get us.
Ready, y'all. She hot and ready.